Hey, it's your boy, Bubba. You want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Vegeta and Frieza back to back. That is correct. Now, can you see it? Vegeta and Frieza back to back. Now, it seems as though Frieza's showing, hey, I'm loyal to you guys. I'm kind of holding it down. Now, don't get it twisted. I mean, this is Frieza we're talking about. But seeing Frieza become more like a good guy, it's not really a bad thing because it's like, okay, can you see Frieza really being around everybody and kind of doing his own thing? Like, for example, if Frieza was to come and be a good guy and be resurrected, the thing is what would he do? Now, let me see. I said before that I think that if he does, hopefully he'll resurrect the Ginyu Force or, bring back his army and he'd be like what the Pride Troopers are, something like that. Or, it'd be funny to see Frieza and the Ginyu Force be like good guys or anti-hero type people, because it's like Frieza's the new Vegeta. So like Android 18 settled in very good, and it was because of her love for Krillin. Android 17 was a villain, and now he's settling in pretty good. But now Frieza becoming a good guy. Man, oh man, that's kind of awesome to see that happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen because at the end of the day, Frieza may still have his own agenda at the end. But the way that they were talking about him, it seems as though everyone doesn't trust him. Everyone knows how he is. But at the end of the day, it's like, the way you guys are talking about him, there's a chance that he might just be the dude who has their back. Like, he may be the dude there. And with that being said in regards to that matter, you got to think to yourself, okay, with the whole thing with the Gohan situation. Now, to be honest with you guys, I really think that Frost went out too quick. Maybe a couple of more episodes, have somebody like Frost last a little bit longer. That would make a lot of sense. But the fact that Frost was eliminated by Frieza, I mean, I knew that would possibly happen, but it seemed a little too soon for me because Frost has been, up in everybody's face for the last two episodes, with Vegeta and also now with Frieza and Gohan. So to see Frost be eliminated like that and then all that he's erased, wow. When it comes down to it, I was like, God diggity dang, man. I was like, wow. But no, basically, think about it. What I really want to talk about is the fact that Frieza and Vegeta could be back to back. Now, you got to remember something about these two. These two have history together. They know one another. Frieza literally helped raise Vegeta, believe it or not, because Frieza was the top general. And not only that, he favoritized with Vegeta when Vegeta was very young. So after all these years of Vegeta hating him and then finally turning on him, and that big, that big epicness that happened between them when they did turn against one another, and that hatred that lasted for so many years. Now all of a sudden it's like, okay, if Frieza is a good guy, or Frieza's actually becoming, that kind of, guy, then seeing him and Vegeta back to back with one another, I mean, come on, man, it's awesome. What would you like? I mean, think about it. Android 17 and 18 back to back, or Frieza and Vegeta back to back. Come on, man. So it's like, okay, so much can happen. With that being said, I think we're going to get a shot of Frieza and Vegeta actually fighting alongside one another in the tournament. I think that these two are going to, fight back to back with one another, especially as the tournament comes down. And the thing is, it's going to be funny. I mean, think about it, because like at the very beginning when Vegeta found out that, they wanted to bring Frieza back and put him on the team, he was like, oh, hell nah. And then when Frieza finally showed up, they was just going back and forth with one another. So, and they were even talking junk with one another in the tournament. So if they are back to back with one another, it's going to be very funny seeing Vegeta and Frieza actually sitting there talking junk to one another and possibly even throwing punches at one another. It's going to be a good thing. So it's like, once again, with all that history between these guys, all that going on, it'd be cool to see that. Now, so I want to say Frieza's good at this. I think if it comes down to it where it's Frieza in the ring with somebody from Universe 7 at the very end, like say he's in the ring with Goku or Gohan or something like that, he may turn on them at the end, but then again, he just may say, okay, good job, we did a good job. One thing that everyone talks about when it comes to Gohan is his potential. I really hope that Gohan, his potential comes out. It seems as though him and Frieza were throwing punches, but at the same time kind of testing one another out. But we'll just have to see what's going to happen in regards to that. But Vegeta, I think right now it's coming down to it, like how the early of the tournament was showing pretty much people like Krillin and not much Tien, but more Master Roshi. It started off with those types of opponents, and now we're like probably in the midway of the tournament, which is pretty much closing into the climax to the tournament, and now things are getting serious. So yeah, man, all I can say is that when it comes down to this right here, I can't wait. I mean, it's going to be great. And seeing Vegeta and Frieza back to back with one another, That's going to be good. But I just want to say, it's your boy, Bobby B. So I want to say much love, much respect. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and check out some of my Dragon Ball content I got here, and I got some more coming for you. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down, and one. Hey, it's your boy, Bobby.